as well. So before I start my session, my name is Shampa Sen. I born and brought up in India, but now I'm staying in London, UK. I'm an edutech expert and I work in healthcare education sector now at the moment. So I'm just going to start my session. What you are going to get from my session, first thing is like how to access, means like what is Google Form. I'm just going to show you what is Google Forms. Google Forms are easy way to create your surveys. And if you want to create any questionnaire or quizzes for your student or for your customer surveys, it is very easy way to create surveys or forms. And when you create your Google Forms, it allows you to gather the responses from your either from your students or from your customer for that you have created your questionnaire, and it will come in a spreadsheet. I'm going to show you in a minute. In a minute, I'm going to give you a live demo, and I will show you how to collect the responses from your participants or from your students. So I just need to come out from my presentation, and just 1 second. I'm coming to, okay, just 1 second. Okay, so next is what you're going to learn from Google Forms. So first is how to access the Google Forms. Next is how you will identify the Google Forms from your other forms. Change the color scheme. How can you make it more colored and make it more attractive? Create your quiz. How you can create a quiz. Reorder your question, how you can reorder, and change form setting, student responses, and create a response spreadsheet. So all of these things I'm going to show you in the Google Form now and how to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to stop my presentation and then I'm coming over here. So as you can see that I have already signed with my Gmail account, and here you can see that couple of dots, 9 dots are there. So if you click that dots, it's going to give you the menu of all the things that you like to do. For example, the Meet, the drives you can save your documents, contacts, also the calendar, you can save your photos, so like that. So I'm going to come to Google Forms at the moment. So here is the form. So if you click the form, is going to load up the new form. So for this conferences, I have already created a Google form, and I'm going to show you what I did and how to do that. So first I'm clicking this event feedback. So I have created a form like event feedback for my customer. And then I'm going to edit this the Google form. For example, I have given event feedback. For example, I'm just going to write again. So event feedback. It will save in your drive. And for example, here I have used picture. So that I'm going to show you now. Here you can see that customize theme. So if you click that, then you can change your image. For example, I'm just going to change the image. You can select any photos from your computer if you have saved it before, or if you want to take any photos from the Google already there. For example, that I'm going to take this one. So I'm just clicked it, and here you can see that insert button and then insert. So it's going to change from previous photos that I have put to the new one. And you can change the color code as well, color the form. So here you can see that I have put the green color. You can change, for example, I'm just going to do a dark blue. So this is the way you can change the theme. And the background also, background photos also, you can change the. So over here, you can change the color of the background of the form. For example, if I'm showing you, it's white, and if I click blue, so it's coming blue. So this is the way you can change your header of your form. And here you can write down, for example, if you want to write down anything, like that's why I have written event feedback and what is this form for. So I have wrote simple a paragraph like, thank you for participating in our event. Quickly, if you fill this form, this is a very quick survey and that will help us to improve our services. So that's the body of the form. Now I'm just going to show you this panel. So if you click this add icon, then you can create your question. This is, if you have already your question before, you can import your question from your computer. This is title and description if you want to add title and all. If you want to add image, then click this one. If you want to add video, then you need to click this one. And this is for add section. For example, I'm just deleting this one. My first question I have created, like, how satisfied were you with with the event. So this I have created, I have wrote this one. I'm just going to show you quickly. If I want to type it, then it will be time consuming. So I'm just going to show you how I have created this one. For example, here is a dot. And you can see here that I have selected that linear scale. You have lots of options. For example, you can select what type of, depending on your question, you can select that what type of question you want to ask. For example, short answer, if you want to ask from them a short answer, also paragraph or multiple choice. I'm going to show you in a minute, but I'm just showing you what are the options that are available. Check boxes, drop down menus. So like the multiple choice, grid, check box, grid. So like that. So I have selected linear scale. If you want to time, so I'm just not showing that. And so when you have created, I'm just going to show you how I have created this one. And then when I'm asking them how satisfied you are, so I'm just giving them a scale. That's why I have chosen linear scale. And I have given them choices like 1 to 5, and 1 is not very good, and then 5 will be the very much. So I'm just going to show you how I have created this one. So I am creating one more section and then writing how satisfied event. And then if I want to do something, for example, multiple choices, if I want to do, then you can write down 1 is not very satisfied, 2 is okay, 3 is very satisfied. So if you do like that, and then if you can do that, whether it is required for them to answer it, means it's a mandatory question. For example, if you do required like that, then they have to answer. If you want to delete, then you can delete. If you want to make a copy, then you can make a copy like that. I'll be showing you, for example, this one I have created. What were your key takeaways from this event? So this one I have done a short answer because I just wanted to know in few words, like what they have learned from this. Here I have done that, how satisfied were you with the logistics? So I have created a column method, for example, multiple grid. Here, multiple grid I have done, and then I have created 1, 2, 3, like that way. Additional feedback logistic also I did short answer. So like that way, you can create your Google Forms according to your need and choice. And after finishing that, you can preview your form, that how it looks like. And if you want to send to somebody, so here you have option that you can collect the data from them. You can send through via email, or you can send link of the of your Google form. And you can, if you click this tick, if you tick this one, then it will collect the email address, and then you can give permission to your customer or students, like whether they can edit or not. So normally we don't give this permission to edit the form, and you can share your form in Facebook or Twitter. Sorry. And then if you click send, then this form will go to your customer. So this is how we send the form. And if you want to do the settings, so you can, in future, you can make a copy of this form, or if you don't want, you can move it to, you can delete this form, you can print, for example. If you don't want to send through email, then you can print the form and you can give them the physical copy. If you want that two or three of your colleagues, you are making Google your form, so then you can add collaboration. So like that way, you can create a form. For example, these forms, you can collect responses as well. Just response. So I didn't collect any response, so that's why it is showing 0 response. So when you collect your response, it will be showing how many responses are there. And then if you click this one, then you can collect all the responses in the Excel sheet. For example, it is showing over here like that. And the settings also you can change if you click over here, depending on your needs. You can change the setting. For example, you can make this form like a quiz, the collection, the responses, the presentation, how you will be doing, the defaults and the question defaults. So like that way, it's very easy way to create form. If you create questionnaire before, then it's very easier for you to create the form. So I have showed you the Google Forms. Now I'm going to show you Google's slides. So just I'm coming back to my presentation. Slides is another way to you can present your presentation. It's mostly if you are using PowerPoint presentation, is similar kind of online presentation tool. So you can present whenever you are doing in any conferences or webinars. So Google Slides is, as I said, is very much, it is pretty much similar to the PowerPoint presentation that you are using in Microsoft. And this is the Google version of Google Slides. So the Google Slide also, I'm just going to give you a live demo in a minute. So let me see, means like how you can, what you are going to learn from Google Site. So what you will be learning, first, you will be learning how to access Google Slides. Next, you will be learning choosing a theme. Then the menus and shortcut tools, how to make your presentation attractive. Then showing and hiding menus. And last is playing presentation and share options. So I'm just going to stop my presentation. I'm going to take you to the Gmail that I have logged in already. So here is the dots. So again, if you scroll down, you will get Google Slides. So if you click any one of the slides, here you can just, okay, so if you want to create any blank presentation, so then you just click over here. There are lots of template galleries are available. You can click and see if you like any templates, then you can create, you can take the templates. For example, I'm just going to show you. If I see template gallery is showing me different templates that are available. For example, if I am making a birthday card, then I can take this example, take this template. If I am making any recipes, then I can take this template. Okay, so I have done already so many Google Slides. I'm just going to show you. So these are all Google Slides I have made already. So this is a different way. I'm just going to show you 2 or 3 Google Slides that I have made. For example, this is the one I'm just going to show you. So I have made one fake news presentation from my students before. So I'm just going to show you how it works. So for example, here you can rename if you want your presentation to be called different way. For example, I'm just keeping all the things, all the names together. So fake news presentation 1, I just did like that way. And here is your all control panels. I'm just going to show you afterwards. And here is like you can save it for your future. You can edit, you can view, you can insert any pictures or any words. You can format, you can rearrange. So all of these things you can do. So first I'm going to show you how I made the form. So this is the first one. And then the second slides, I'm just going to tell them what is fake news, and then why why is it the problem. I have added some games for my student. So list of, I'm just showing them list of real or fake news websites. And as it was a games, then I'm just giving them answer as well. And then I'm just showing them how to spot fake news with the 5 Ws. And then I'm just going to ask some questions. So this is how I made Google Slides. So I'm just going to show you how I made all of these. So this was my end of making slides. So if you want to make any new slides, you just need to click this one. For example, see over here, because I have chosen these themes, my next slide is coming like that way. So I'm just going to what if I want to write anything, so I just click this one, and then I'm just giving a title. For example, what title I can give? Share your story. So it's very small in written. See over here is only 14. So I'm just going to increase the size 48. So it is visible now. You can make it bold. For example, you can make it bold. Then it is bold. If you want to make it italics, then this is the option. And then if you want to insert, for example, you can change the color also. I'm just searching from where you can change the color. Here is the button to fill the color of the form. For example, if I'm choosing this one, see over here, the background color has changed already. And if you want to insert image, then it is showing you the options, like from your computer. You can choose photos, or you can search from your web, you can search from your drive or photos, and even from your camera in the mobile if you have. So you can search. For example, I'm searching from web, so it is coming over here, and then I'm searching a picture of fake news story. So anything I'm choosing this one, and then insert. So it's going to come over here, and then I can resize it with, yeah. Here, if you want to add any title or anything, then you can write down. And if you want to add another slides, and you can choose like which type of slides you want to, depending on your need. For example, if you need title and content, then you can choose this one. If you want title only, then this one. If you want just header, then you can select like that. Once you have done, you can change the background of the color. For example, it is white now. If I change to something different like green, and then the background color will be changed. It will be showing in your when you share your presentation, that time it will be showing. You can change your layout. So that's the thing I have showed you at the moment. Theme, you can change, you can select theme, any theme if you want, like any type of presentation. This is all the templates, and it's completely free. You can choose any template. And then transitions. So how you want your slides, for example, you can add some motions as well. So this is the area for animation. Just put animation. For example, I'm just putting animation slide from right. So this is the way you can add some animations. And if you want to save, then file, and then you can make a copy. You can save your entire presentation. You can share your presentation with others or on the web. You can email this your presentation. You can download as a Microsoft PowerPoint or PDF format or just plain text. You can move to different folder. You can add it to your drive. You can move to trash as well. So that's the file menu. If you want to edit anything, then this is the button. If you want to view your form in the slideshow motion, then you need to click this one. So I'm just going to show you. So I'm just going to show you from the beginning. Okay, so this was the presentation I'm just showing. So like that way, I have made the presentation and the animation also I added. I showed you how I added the animations. So there are different versions of animations you can add depending on your choice. Because it was for the students, I felt like a little bit moving words will be encouraging for them. So this is the one I just added, and I added the animation from right to left. So that's why it came right to left. I'm just going to stop this one. You can insert if you want to insert anything, any image, text box. If you can insert audio, you can insert video in your presentation. For example, if I select video, then it will go to YouTube, and then you can search, for example, fake news videos. I'm just choosing this one, and then I'm just going to insert. So the video will be inserted. See over here, the video is already inserted here. If I move this one over here, so video is already. So when you are presenting, then the video will be, you can play the video automatically. You are showing insert. You can draw a table if you want. You can make a chart. You can make a diagram, or if you want to make word art, that is also possible. And here you can add animations as well. And different types of formats are there. If you want to do new slides or duplicate slides, or if you want to delete any of them, there are the options. You can arrange the slides, like if you can move, for example, I can move this one down and see that my last slide is up and then the bottom is, so you can move depending on your need any of the slide. Yeah, it's back. So that's the arrange tool. And then tools, for example, like spelling, explore, or if you want to know any words from the dictionary, you just type, for example, so it's showing me to dictionary. Go to the dictionary. Just 1 second. Let me do. So I'm just going to the dictionary or find any word. For example, beautiful. So here you go. So it is showing that what is the meaning of beautiful and all the dictionary meanings and all everything here. So that's tool. You can ask question answer also as well. So if you are presenting, so you can record your voice before, your preferences and your accessibility, how you want to access these slides. And if you need any help, then you can click this one. then you can go for the training, or anything, any helps are there, you can get it. So here you can set the timer as well, means like each slide you can set the timer, like how long you want. You can do the like open comment history. So if you look that, so if you click that, then comment is going to, if anyone does a comment, then you can see. And this is the Google Meets also. So here, if you click this one, then you can join, you can present your slides in Google Meet. And this is the one is a slideshow. So you can do the slideshow as well. That's why I said before, and you can share with, if you want that you want to share your form with, means like how you want to share your form. For example, if it is a restricted, then you can click restricted of, or anyone with the link, then you can do anyone with the link and then send. And you can here also, if you are depending on whom you are sending, if you are thinking like they will be only viewing, then just viewer. Or if you want to have some comments from them, then this is the one. And then if it is editor, if someone can edit your slides, then you can click this one. So this is completely means like how you are giving permission to your slides. And if you send them, then it will be sent. And you can copy this link as well, and you can send it through your email or anywhere. So this is how the Google Slides works. So I'm just going to stop presentation and come back. Emma, I just want to ask you, do I have time to go through how Google Meets works, or I can take the question answer from here now? What you are suggesting? Hello, Maral. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you, ma'am.
So I'm just asking you, do I have time to show the Google Meet, or I can take the question answer here now? If anyone has any question, what you want?
Okay, I think there will be question now. We can take a few questions.
Yeah. So I'm just stopping my presentation, and if anyone has any question, then they can ask me, and then I can help them. Yeah, if you have any question, you can ask me.
I think there's a question on the chat box, ma'am.
The Google Slides, according to what you just did, can only be done on the computer. That about those of us who didn't have computer. Yes, you need computer, or you can do it in your mobile phone as well. If you have a smartphone, then you can do it in your mobile phone as well. So you can create your presentation, or obviously you need computer, otherwise it will be difficult to make presentation. But for the Google Meets, you can do from your mobile phone as well. Another question I can see, is this for me? I'm finding difficulty to take pictures. I don't think. Okay, so if you have any question, you can put in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and you can speak to me.
Okay, let's do it to answer our questions. Let's do it to answer our questions. If there are no questions, let us know so we can wrap up.
No questions for now.
So in the absence of any questions, we'll call it a wrap. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thanks, Adrian. Thanks for joining today.
Thank you, Ma, for your time. We appreciate you, and we're very sure we'll put